And turning to Northwest news, Washington voters may get the final say on whether the state expands background checks on gun sales. Democratic Representative Jamie Peterson of Seattle said today he plans to add a referendum clause to his bill. He says the move was necessary in order to secure enough votes to pass the measure out of his chamber. Peterson says he is confident that supporters of the bill will be able to defend it at the ballot box, even if the National Rifle Association leads an effort to stop it. The bill would require background checks to cover private gun transactions. Gun buyers currently must undergo a background check when they purchase a weapon from a federally licensed firearms dealer. Farmers looking to diversify to include growing marijuana are going to have to buy a certificate from the state. Democratic Representative Christopher Hurst of Enumclaw, who leads the House committee that oversees cannabis, says the state will be leaving money on the table unless it increases the fees required to obtain a license to grow, process, or sell marijuana. Hurst's bill would create a new certificate to be issued by the Liquor Control Board as a precursor to obtaining the license, and it would require the board to set the price of the certificate and of the licenses. Under Initiative 502, those interested in the recreational marijuana industry have to pay a $250 application fee and a $1,000 annual renewal fee, but Hurst says those are too cheap. The bill also would allow marijuana businesses to be located closer to parks, daycares, and schools, 500 feet instead of 1,000. The U.S. Navy is still notifying family of 3 crew members who died in the crash of a plane from the Naval Air Station Whidbey Island on a training flight in eastern Washington. Commander Kevin Stevens says the names of the 3 crew members will not be released until 24 hours after their family members have been notified. The EA-6B Prowler crashed on Monday morning in a field about 50 miles west of Spokane. Photos of the crater show the plane apparently disintegrated on impact, killing everyone on board. The Navy says the plane was engaged in low-level training exercises when the crash occurred. The cause is under investigation, a process that Stevens says will probably take weeks to complete. If you ever commit a crime with a gun, you may have to register with the state, similar to sex offenders. The State House broadly approved the proposal today, with Republican Representative Mike Hope saying it would help local law enforcement combat gun violence and go after repeat gun offenders. Firearms offenders must register in person with the county sheriff within 2 days of being released from custody. Offenders must register annually for 4 years. The difference with the gun registry and the sex offender registry is the information from the gun registry would not be available to the public. The bill was approved 85-10, and it now goes to the state Senate. Governor Jay Inslee has named 3 more directors to head up state agencies. Today, he appointed Okanagan rancher Bud Hover to head the Department of Agriculture to replace outgoing Dan Newhouse. Hover's family runs a hay and cattle ranch in Winthrop, and he's a former Okanagan County Commissioner and current chair of the State Salmon Recovery Board. Inslee retained Betty Hyde as director of the state's Department of Early Learning. Hyde has headed the department since 2009. John Weissman was named to head the Department of Health, replacing Mary Selecki, who recently announced her retirement. Weissman is the Clark County Public Health Director and is on the board of the National Association of County and City Health Officials. That's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow night.